right, well, after all the gifts are unwrapped, a lot of people are going to head back to the stores and return them. A new report shows shoppers return about $70 billion worth of purchases gifted to them during the holidays. That's more than 10% of total retail revenue expected for 2015, according to the National Retail Association. So among the most returned gifts, jewelry that's too fancy, food that's too spicy, olive oil, and anti-aging products. The last one seems like a little bit of a no-brainer. But are people gifting olive oil? Is this a thing that happens in the world?
I have on my Christmas list this year balsamic vinegar, so I think there are people who really like olive oils, and you know, it's an easy gift to give. Returning, I have a hard time understanding why someone would want to return. I just think
use it.
Maybe you have so much olive oil built up in your cabinet and you just can't get through it.
Who are these people with an excess of olive oil?
I have quite a few bottles.
How much time do people have, though, where you're like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this $14 bottle of olive oil back to the
Just eat it.
All
it's
About
take you
Olive
45
store.
minutes and
Just
gas
use
money
it.
and return it.
Now, some are the fancy olive oils, much like the too fancy jewelry.
Well, that's,
where you've got like your chilies in there, and maybe you don't want the super fancy
So
stuff.
when you hear fancy jewelry that's too fancy, the idea is that someone has gifted you something that's too expensive, that you're uncomfortable accepting.
If my wife is watching, there is no watch that is too expensive. I will not take it back.
Really? If it means you have to take a second mortgage out on your house, you're fine with it?
It's her money. I mean,
it's a gift.
She makes a nice living. She can buy me a nice watch. I'm not taking it back.
So, I mean, play out this scenario here. Your boyfriend or girlfriend, relatively early in the relationship, goes out and buys you a pair of diamond earrings. So, Jason, this is more for you. Do you return them and keep the cash if you don't like them, if you're uncomfortable with it?
That's horrible. How do you explain that? How do you explain that to the person?
What if you already have diamond earrings?
You give them back to the person and say, "This is too much. I'd like you to take it back."
That's not more insulting to have this thoughtful gift of jewelry given back to you? Doesn't that end the relationship right there?
Possibly, but that's maybe why you're giving them back.
Well, if you're going to end the relationship, that changes the calculus, at which point you should return it and take the cash. Because what do you care?
You got to get out of it with something.
If you're getting out, you may as well get a couple $100 out of the deal, you know?
Okay, who's giving anti-aging products?
That is a good question. If any person gave me an anti-aging product, I would say I would be insulted.
What if it was on your wish list?
It would. Well.
What if it's part of your routine?
Here's this for a scenario. You're a guy. What if Kate? You know that Kate uses anti-aging products. Would you still give it to her, or would that be almost her interpreting that you think she needs them?
Yeah, I mean,
it's a slippery slope.
There's probably no good way for that go to me.
Just don't give anti-aging.
Like if she got me like hair dye or something, like I got a little bit of gray, like that would not go well for me. So yeah, okay, don't do that. Just give them cash. Everybody likes cash.
Everyone likes
cash.
Except
for Jason. Jason doesn't want cash. You just want a super expensive, take out a second mortgage on your house watch. That's what you want.
Sounds good to me, yeah.
Totally reasonable.